Hi, my loves. It's so good to be back. This reading is for you and a noun that you need clarity in. So, whatever pops up is for you. Uh, like the kids say, whatever resonates, resonates, and whatever doesn't, let it go. My readings are guided, protected, and connected to love, peace, balance, truth, and healing. Like always, this reading is going to be for Cancer. There's a solar eclipse. There's a solar eclipse. And this energy is affecting all of us. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a global tower moment coming up. But you might be feeling, Cancer, lately very up. I was going to say uptight, but it's more than that. It's like very anxious, stressed over not a particular reason, even though you might have one, but it's more like a general thing. Like you can't really pinpoint it. Yeah, you might have your issues here and there or your reasons, but it's more than that. It's like being a Cancer, being the mother of the zodiac wheel. You feel when everyone needs nurturing, when you need nurturing. And I think that's where you are right now. You need to nurture yourself. You need to ground yourself is what I'm getting. I don't know what you're dealing with. We're going to figure that out. But what I'm getting as of now is that you need to really take some you time. From now until the end of October, I'm getting until the end of the year intuitively is what I'm getting with that. There's a lot going on globally. There's a lot going on within you emotionally, mentally. And we have to continue our life, our day-to-day life with this matrix, with work, with responsibilities, with adulthood, and having to navigate yourself through all of that, meanwhile still feeling all the frequency of the global towers that are happening with war, with tragedies, with I'm not even going to get into the rabbit hole of all that, but you as a Cancer can feel that. You know what I'm talking about. Just feeling everything just very sensitive right now. Which is normal. You might feel like out of whack right now. You might feel like out of balance, and the universe is telling you this is a really good time, especially around the weekend. Do something, even if it's for 5 minutes, Cancer. It will really make a huge difference if you just take at least 5 minutes to set the intention for your day, for the next 3 months, for the week, the weekend, it doesn't matter. To ground yourself, to set the intention to ground yourself with how you want to feel, with what you want to be connected to, with what you want to put in your vortex, okay? What is Cancer dealing with? What noun is Cancer dealing with? We got the 9 of Cups. I'm getting that this is all about you. This noun can be a person. I'm getting another fellow water sign, can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, because like I said, this is more I'm feeling for you. Or this person, place, or thing. It can be like a work thing, it can be like a work environment, it can be and or a person, it can be and or family, it can be all of those things with you. But I'm getting that whatever is going on, it's like from the get-go with what I said, like generally you feel like you have everything you need, but something's missing. And how ironic, because you feel like you have everything you need, yet you still feel like something's missing. And I think the very thing that we were talking about just now, of taking the time for yourself, is what's missing. Okay? I think you really need to nurture I'm hearing the word spoil yourself. Buy that dress, buy whatever you need to buy right now. I hear the planets do affect us. It's not to say that when planets are in retrograde, when planets are in retrograde, you should ignore it, because you shouldn't. It's very good to be aware of what's going on with the planets, both tropical and sidereal. But it's not to say that it should completely 100% dictate your life, because at the end of the day, you are a very powerful being. We all are. And you can create beautiful, abundant blessings, even when all the planets are, not in your favor, let's just say, right? So my point with that is, if something is calling you, if something is telling you, hey, like, you need to do this so you can feel better. For example, I had a day off today, and I went to Target and I bought myself a candle here because I was called to do that. I swear to you, I only went to Target for a candle. Yeah, I bought other things here and there that I needed, like groceries, a little bit of groceries, like fruit or whatever. Anyway, but the candle is what was really calling me. I was like, I need a candle. Having a candle around me, I just know it's going to make me feel better, and it does. And I'm so glad I did. And it's crazy how something so small can make me feel so much better. So that's just an example of what you can do, but there's a spectrum in that. And the universe is saying, you are feeling like something's missing and you are afraid to go out and get it, or you don't believe that you deserve to go out and get it, because of the environment around you. Something is, like I said, it's like a global thing right now. Maybe you're watching too much news. Maybe you're too much on social media. Maybe you're listening too much to your family, to that one particular negative person that cares about you, sure, but always has that half of the cup full type of perspective. Like, you, Cancer, can really nurture yourself best. So what do you have to do in order to make yourself feel better? Only you can answer that, right? What is some composite energies between this noun and we got the Queen of Wands? The moment you start focusing on yourself, and I'm getting the word selfish, like you feel like you're gonna be selfish, look selfish if you do take that position, that promotion, that relationship, that home, that car. Someone around you, or the energy around you, there's an energy around you, and you might feel crazy. You might feel, or maybe there is a literal energy around you, but I'm getting, for a lot of you, there is just an energy around you that is making you feel this way, and you're like, like, I don't know why I feel this way. It's like a global thing right now. I think it's because there's a lot going on around you, and it's feeding this frequency, this telepathic conversation within you that is telling you you shouldn't go after the love. And I say love with whatever this is, because whatever this is really going to feed your heart. Whether it be a candle, whether it be a promotion, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a car, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, you need to do it, because the moment you do it, it's like, yeah, you remind yourself once more who you are. You remind yourself, and you know this is not just for females, this is for masculines too. For the masculines who are going through this too. No gender here. You are going to remind yourself the moment you start walking in the shoes of, you know what, no, I have to focus on myself and I have to do and sorry, Rico's just staring at me. He just wants to be held. The moment you just start focusing on yourself and doing the things that you want to do, accepting the things you want to accept without worrying about the lack. You know, it's ironic here that people are might be telling you, or you might be telling yourself, don't go after that because you're going to lack if you accept or go after the things that you want, because you're going to lack. But if you do go after the things, if you do accept those things, you're actually going to attract more, because you're going to be in the frequency of more, right? And the Queen of Wands has a black cat here. And the black cat is known, to others to be bad luck, right? I've known someone personally in my life who every time they've believed it, it's like a thing that they grew up knowing in their culture, that if they see a black cat cross them, they have to spit because it's bad luck, right? I thought it was funny because I'm like, I've never heard that. I mean, I've heard that black cats are bad luck, but spitting, interesting. But yeah, black cats have that rep of being bad luck. But the Queen of Wands, she owns one, because she is the queen of her passions, of her belief systems. Your belief systems, your passions have been a bit unbalanced, a bit dimmed out due to, let's say, the global frequency. Because I don't want to put this all on you, Cancer, even though some of it is you. You've been holding back in really putting yourself out there, going after the things that you truly want, saying the things you truly want, expressing, boasting. You are allowed to boast. Don't feel selfish for doing it. Boast in a way that expresses confidence, not I was gonna say cockiness, but it's more than that. It's like you're not, I don't know. My point is, the moment you start doing that, you start reminding yourself of, oh yeah, I'm in charge of me. I got this. I am in. And when I say I, you know that it's not just all you. There's a bigger picture here that we're all connected to. A lot of people think that this matrix is all that there is, but you're watching this video because you know there's a bigger picture here. Why would you watch a tarot video if you thought that the matrix was all that? You would think, along with the other people, that this is all mumbo jumbo, right? But no, you're here for a reason, because you know there's a bigger picture. There's something you're connected to that's bigger here. And it's been very heavy lately. The matrix has been very heavy lately. And that's okay, Cancer. It's time to really take care of yourself. It's time to really nurture yourself and all aspects. Okay, let's get one more card here to close this all up, and then we're going to pull 2 oracle cards here for you. And we got 2 cards. Ooh. We got the Emperor and the 4 of Swords. Isn't that what we were talking about just now? Gaining the control, and not in a obsessive, controlling, angry way, but not being afraid to be stern about controlling your energy for yourself again. Because, you know, when we start taking too much on our plate, because we're givers, because we're helpers, because we're healers, and we want to be there for everyone, and in the moment we go back to taking care of ourselves, people are going to be like, well, what's up with you? Well, he thinks he's all that. Oh, they just think they're better than everyone. You kind of are. Not trying to feed your ego, but I kind of am, because you need it, Cancer. You deserve it, Cancer. If you have an Aries in your life, they're very healthy for you. They care about you, and they carry this energy that you need naturally. It's something that they've naturally had, something that they can't lose. If anything, their way of losing this is by becoming too controlling over themselves, too controlling over their, becoming too possessive, right? But a healthy Aries is someone who understands that sometimes you have to focus on yourself. And when I say yourself, it's not literally yourself, even though it is. But it's also your vortex and those that are connected to it. Children, if you have any. Your home. Your responsibilities. Also, yourself. The way you look, the way you feel, your health. So, yeah, if you have an Aries, spend time with them, because they'll really teach you naturally without them even realizing, by you learning and you being a Cancer and absorbing them in all of their glory, and how to be that way in a very healthy way. It's time to take some time for you. The past 4 months have been a lot. Past 4 weeks, 4 years. Let's go as 4 days. Even the last 4 days. The past 4 days have been a lot. Okay? But the next 4 days, the next 4 months. And it's so interesting, because in the next 4 days it'll be the 13th. And the solar eclipse is on the 14th. So the 13th is it's like saying rest up until the solar eclipse. Because the solar eclipse, it's time to do everything that we're saying here for the next 4 months, for the next 4 weeks, for the next 4 years. You have a support system. And if you feel alone right now, Cancer, although I feel like a lot of you don't feel this way, but I can't speak for everyone that way. I know there are some of you, and I know some of us can feel alone at times, where it can just get lonely sometimes, right? To feel everything so deeply, to be there for everyone so much, and feel like, you're not getting as much as you think you deserve in return. It's okay to feel like that sometimes, but you do have a support system. You do. Here in the matrix and in the astral world, right? And that's what we're talking about here. It's about learning to build new habits, new routines for yourself. And like I said, it's like 5 minutes. That's all you need. Or just the moment, just setting the intention while you're driving, while you're working out, while you're working and you're not really talking to anyone, like, I don't know, while you're doing a hobby, setting the intention of speaking to the astral part of you and alchemizing it here, doing the work for you, for your future, whatever that may look like. It's time. It's like we should always be doing this, right? What we're talking about here, this is what we should always be doing. But now more than ever is what I'm getting. Now more, this wouldn't have come out if it's not important right now. Like, you need to do this now. Let's get a dark mirror oracle card here for Cancer. Dark mirror oracle card for Cancer. We got fragmentation. Number 27. Can you see that? It's a beautiful card. I want to look up the word fragmentation, just so we can see the actual definition of what that means. Although I can read this card, and I will read it with what I'm getting, I'm curious to know the literal definition of the word fragmentation. The process or state of let me repeat that, I'm sorry. The process or state of breaking or being broken into small or separate parts. There's a lot going on globally, and there's a lot going on around you that is affecting your energy, making you feel like you are being stretched thin, making you feel broken, as far as feeling broken for some of you. This is supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen, okay? And then the number 27, 7 plus 2, 9. I'm getting like this is and then I saw 23, 23 as I said that. This is the end of this. We got 9 and 9. This is the end of this cycle of feeling stretched thin. Like, this is, after this, no more. Every time this comes up again where you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm being broken into little pieces so I can be there for everyone, but oh my gosh, I am forgetting the alchemization work that I should be doing here. After this cycle, we are no longer going to fall for this deeply again. Life is hard and life is going to stretch us thin, sure. But after this cycle, we are going to definitely remind ourselves a lot quicker if we do the work. The Cancers who do the work, who want to, who will it's not even want to, who will take the time to heal, to meditate, to remind themselves of the astral world that is there for them, the astral support system that is always there for them, through the matrix, through the astral, through the breath. Let's get a Lemurian card here, an oracle card for Cancer. Lemurian oracle card here for Cancer, please. Thank you. Throat chakra. Express your truth. I'm hearing affirmations, singing affirmations. Singing lyrics that make you feel what we're talking about. Healed, one, grounded, venting, therapy, venting, all of these things, expressing your truth, expressing truth that is doing the work here, is going to help all the pieces come back into your heart. Okay, one by one, one by one. So don't be afraid to express your truth, to look beyond those around you, the emotions of those around you, in order to bring back a peace for yourself. It's not selfish, Cancer. It's not. Know that you are loved. You're not alone. You have me. I'm sure you have friends and family. If you have children, you have them. If you have pets, you have them. You have your breath, as cheesy or weird as that sounds for those who know. You have yourself. Always. And I'm so looking forward to what your future holds for you, because this is big. This wouldn't show up for you if it wasn't for a greater purpose. You know, I'm hearing God gives his greatest battles to his greatest I'm drawing a blank, but you know what I'm talking about. And now I'm just like thinking of what that quote is. His greatest battles to his greatest. I had a long day today, so that's why my brain is, but I got called to do this, so that's why I'm doing it. Know that you are protected, guided, and loved. The more and more and more you remind yourself that you are protected, guided, and loved. It's the law. I hope this helped, Cancer. I will talk to you guys again soon. Please like or comment or comment. It really helps my channel. Yeah. Bye.